What up, gamers? Today we're going to be doing something different. Today we're going to be reacting to Zack films. Let's see what he has to say.
If you forgot where you parked, you would hit a button on your car key and an LED light would shoot out of your car roof, while a mini siren started blasting. If you paid for premium...
Is this real? What car is this? I'm so confused right now.
A drone would launch from your trunk, find you in the parking lot, and escort you back like you're being rescued. And if you still couldn't find it, the hydraulic system in your tires would activate, making the car bounce up and down to be more visible. Flares would also be launched from the roof, letting you and the police locate your vehicle. If you forgot...
I don't think it's real, guys. What is happening? This is not real. Guys, in the comments, can you tell me if that's real or not?
Slice a dozen cuts into a wooden plank, starting 1 foot from the end. But stop just before they go all the way through. Then do the same a foot from the other end. This leaves a thin outer layer still holding everything together. Next, cover the cut.
How's it bending like that? Wood is not supposed to bend like that.
In wood glue and press them against a curved form, bending the wood. The cuts will close in on themselves, forming the 2 curved angles of a stylish side table. Slice a...
That's actually cool. I might do that. Okay, next video.
Hey, I am AI. Want me to...
The damaged cash is shredded into thin green strips. It's then compacted, loaded onto trucks, and dumped into a field. Then it's mixed with food scraps, leaves, and grass. Machines churn the mix into long steaming piles that slowly start to rot. And inside, the heat climbs to over 150 degrees, breaking everything down. After a few months, the paper fibers are completely gone, leaving behind dark, nutrient-rich compost known as black gold. And that
Wait, so if you have black gold, are you basically rich? Because there's so much money in there. Makes sense.
compost is spread across farms and gardens, growing vegetables out of cash. The damaged cash...
Growing vegetables out of cash is crazy. Okay. The next video.
The frog flexes its foot, which tears the tips of the toe bones out of place. Then its tendons pull it downwards until it rips through its skin. With a few kicks, it can slice straight through the predator's skin. And when the fight is over, the claws eventually fall back into place. After the skin heals over, the sharp claws are hidden again, at least until the next time they're needed. The frog flexes its...
I didn't know frogs can do that. I thought they didn't have claws at all. I thought the only thing they could do is jump around and be annoying. Okay, next video.
Feeling lonely?
That's not
If you smack the cold bottle down, the water inside will suddenly freeze. Now this happens when you take pure water in a smooth bottle and put it in a freezer until it drops below freezing.
I think everybody that's watching this video has saw YouTube videos about this. I want to see how they do it.
Temperature. You see, the water needs something like a scratch in the plastic or a speck of dust in order to form ice crystals. And without these, the molecules will just stay in their liquid form. But as soon as you smack the bottle against the table, it moves the molecules around, which finally triggers them to form into crystals. If you...
Then what happens if you shake it? I think it'll be the same thing. But I think it's cooler just to smack it down on the table.
As you swing, the board suddenly becomes indestructible, meaning the nail bends. But if the nail was also indestructible, then the hammer would bounce right off. Now, imagine the hammer becomes indestructible too. The force of the swing would go into your arm. But what if your body became indestructible as well, and you swung the hammer down close to the speed of light? Well, instead of the nail going in, all that energy would be released, likely creating a blinding flash and a massive shockwave, vaporizing everything around it except the hammer, nail, board, and you. Right as you swing...
This is a hack. This is how you make a nuke. This is how you make a nuke.
This ad is for
If you saw off a cow's horn, you'll see a hollow space that runs all the way into the skull where it splits into several sinus chambers. And because the horn is now open,
This is disgusting. It's weird.
bacteria can enter, infecting those chambers and filling them with waste. So a vet will drill a hole directly into the skull and flush large amounts of fluid through it, washing out the bacteria and waste inside. If you
Drilling a hole inside the skull, that has to hurt. Okay, the next video.
The tooth pushes out from the gum and never stops growing until it curls around like a hook, digging straight into the skull. You see, a rabbit chews on rough grass every day, and this wears its teeth down as fast as they grow. But when it eats less grass, the teeth slowly grow crooked. So the ones that touch stay short, while the others grow on until the rabbit can't eat. So a vet has to file them down before they grow long again. The tooth pushes out from.
Okay, the last video.
Want to create your dreams?
That's not the
If you
last
try to draw a giant circle like this, it will always be imperfect. Instead, stand so your shoulder lines up with the center. Then extend your arm fully and touch the chalk to the side of where the circle will be, keeping your elbow straight and your wrist steady. Now sweep your arm around that center point, letting your shoulder act as the pin and your arm as the radius. The steadier your shoulder stays, the closer you get to a perfect circle, leaving the entire class in disbelief. If you try to draw.
Guys, in the comments, can you tell me that works or not? That's actually crazy. Okay, bye guys. See you in the next video.